The thought of God surrounds your little kingdom, waiting at the barrier you built to come in and shine upon the barren ground and see how life springs up everywhere. The desert becomes a garden, green and deep and quiet, offering rest to those who lost their way and wander in the dust. Give them a place of refuge, prepared by love for them, where once a desert was. And everyone you welcome will bring love with him from heaven for you. They enter one by one into this holy place, but they will not depart as they had come alone. See, this is so delicate. This is so precisely like, yeah, this is literally your work. Like you leave the walls for what they are. You open the door literally to your kingdom, and it's like a real action of forgiving. Everyone starts to come in as welcome, not as welcome. You welcome everyone in. You stop defending yourself. See, and how that exactly works for you is typically for you. It's like you can use this to let this come to you in your way. So it is just a total invitation to start opening up and giving your defenses no more energy. Say, let them go. See, but that seems to be like such a big change. While actually it is different. It's like, no, they're going to be gifts brought to you. It's the same as entering into this class. It's like we share together a gift that is given to us. And if you would not be here, if you would not join in this, you would miss it. You would just not receive it, and that's just as an example. It's like, here it is. We can share this. We can receive this together. That's why we meet. See, I'm getting to the point of the holy instant, so wait, stay with me. The love they brought will stay, the love they brought with them will stay with them as it will stay with you. And under its beneficence, your little garden will expand and reach out to everyone who thirsts for living water, but has grown too weary to go on alone. Go out and find them, for they bring yourself with them, and lead them gently to your quiet garden, and receive their blessing there. So will it grow and stretch across the desert, leaving no lonely little kingdoms locked away from love and leaving you outside. And you will recognize yourself and see your little garden gently transform into a kingdom, to the kingdom of heaven, with all the love of its creator shining upon it. See, that seems like, wow, that's wonderful if that would happen. Yes, I would love to have that happen. And it's like, in every step that you take, you can go in that direction. But actually, it's a miraculous occurrence altogether. So that's why we read the lesson before too. It's like miracles are seen in light. So this is the same. This is a matter of awareness. It's not a matter of action. It is a matter of awareness. So that starts to happen if you invite, say, yourself into the light. If you start to open yourself up for the light and not defending yourself against, then suddenly there's an expansion. There's a possibility in which you can actually receive this for yourself. But it's based on your willingness to let that occur. It's not really your doing at all. So that's also good to remember when you read this. So, and then we come to the idea of the holy instant. So, the holy instant is your invitation to love. The holy instant is your invitation to love, to enter into your bleak and joyless kingdom and transform it into a garden of peace and welcome. Love's answer is inevitable. It will come because you came without the body and interposed no barriers which would interfere with its glad coming. In the holy instant you ask of love only what it offers everyone, neither less nor more. Asking for everything, you will receive it, and your shining self will lift the tiny aspect that you tried to hide from heaven, straight into heaven. No part of love calls on the whole in vain. No son of God remains outside his fatherhood. Okay, so this is great. So the next couple of paragraphs will tell you about like what already is occurring in you, and that is also like, that's why I said we have a very comforting message today. Like the last two paragraphs will tell you about the comfort that's actually already given to you, the comforter in your relationships. Like it's inevitable. Your relationships are changing. That's why sometimes it seems like, oh my God, it looks like a giant distortion of something. Or at one moment it is like, oh, this is so beautiful. Now suddenly it's like flying all together. It's unbelievable. See, that goes a bit like up and down because you're still trying to look with your own eyes to the occurrences. And you are still concerned about that part of yourself in the whole story. You know, you can see like that's still a part of your, say, human mind that you try to use to evaluate yourself. And that is what makes it a bit like a roller coaster. Just in your experience of yourself, not in reality. And see, the last two paragraphs will tell you exactly how to look at that, because that's so great to hear this. You know, it's like amazing that we can read this. Like when I listened to it while editing, it was like, oh yeah, it's so good to remember this. It's so incredible that you see that exactly where you find yourself, you get the information that you need in a way that is comfort, you know, that is support. And that is really lovely.